Today, House Speaker Mike Johnson announced a policy banning transgender women from using women's restrooms at the Capitol. That comes a day after South Carolina Republican Representative Nancy Mace introduced a bill barring transgender women from women's restrooms. It came in response to Delaware Democrat Sarah McBride, who will become the first transgender member of Congress when the new term begins.
Here's what Speaker Johnson said when he was asked about all of this just moments ago.
I'm not going to address the plans on any of that. I just told you what I'm going to say about the issue. I'm not going to engage in this. We don't look down upon anyone. We treat everybody with dignity and respect. That's a principle that I've pursued my whole life.
I just want to make a statement for all of you here and be very clear. I was asked a question this morning at the leadership gaggle, and I rejected the premise because the answer is so obvious. Let me be unequivocally clear. A man is a man, and a woman is a woman. And a man cannot become a woman.
Hey everyone, I'm just so disappointed that this Nancy Mace, a Republican from South Carolina, is being so rude and, I don't know, just bigoted against Sarah McBride, who is a new congressperson from the state of Delaware. She is the first openly transgender member of Congress. It just seems nasty and mean and cruel.
It's disgusting, and everybody, no matter how you feel on this issue, should reject it completely. What are they doing? They're doing this so that Nancy Mace can make a buck and send a text and fundraise off an email. They're not doing this to protect people. They're endangering women. They're endangering girls of all kinds, and everybody should reject it. It's gross.
Nancy Mace has started a civil war over logic. Welcome back to my channel and back to a brand new video. Quick note, I am working on a video giving you guys a full update on Tyrion. It's a lot, so just bear with me, but I cannot wait to give you guys an update on his health, on what's happening, and what the last 48 hours were like for me. So stay tuned for that, but I wanted to give you guys one of my normal videos in between, because I know you guys love these. So let's talk about today's topic. Should men be in women's bathrooms? No. Done. See you guys next week. I'm just joking. So you would think that would be the logical conclusion in this case, right? But yeah. Unfortunately for us, we are living in 2024, the land of everything is backwards. The land of conservative women are now the feminists, and progressive women don't care about women's safety and their rights. How did that happen? So if you are new to this story or are just hearing about this story, let me catch you up. But first, forgot my mic. Now let's catch you up. So Nancy Mace is a congresswoman from South Carolina, and she wanted to bring forth a bill that states that biological men, I don't care what you identify as, should not be in women's bathrooms or women's spaces, specifically bathrooms, for the sake of their safety, their comfort, and just their overall well-being.
So what is this?
This says you can't erase us, Nancy. Well, then you shouldn't try to erase women. I have to say, for any man that wants to be in a woman's restroom, bathroom, dressing room, locker room, absolutely not.
Now, the reason why this became such a big issue is because a new congressperson named Sarah McBride, who is a first transgendered congressperson, has been elected to Congress from the state of Delaware. And this is the first time, I guess, in the history of Congress that we have a transgender person who is entering Congress. And so the question, of course, is going to be, what do we do about the bathroom situation? Because women do not want to be in bathrooms with men or with people who identify as women but have the parts of a man. And she talked about it. She was very vocal about it. She said, I'm not for this. I want safety in our spaces. I don't want to walk into the bathroom and know that there could be a biological man in the bathroom or doing anything in the bathroom for that matter. That doesn't really matter. It's about the safety of women wanting that space for themselves, which I believe every woman is afforded that right. And of course, the left is losing their ever-loving minds about this, calling her a transphobe, calling her a bigot, calling her all types of accusations and names. which of course is what the left does when they are losing an argument. Now look, here's the thing, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. You can identify however you want to identify. That is your right. That is your God-given right. You want to identify as a pencil, you're a pencil. There you go. But what you can't do is erode on other people's rights and their safety. And the fact of the matter is women, majority of women in this country, do not want to go to the bathroom and have men in the bathroom, or go to the locker room and have men in the locker room, or go to any female space that is supposed to be just for females and have biological men in that space of privacy. I don't care how you identify. You shouldn't be in the space. But of course, we live in a world now where if you identify as something, then you become that thing. And so it's everybody else's job to affirm and also to morph into whatever reality you have set for yourself. Well, here's a problem with that. What about women's rights? What about women's safety? Now, one may say, oh, it's just a bathroom. Who cares, right? Like when you go to the bathroom, you're in your own stall anyway. Nobody can even see you. And while that is true, when you have an open door policy for something as private as a bathroom and it's a free-for-all for anyone to enter, you leave yourself open for a lot of bad actors to come into the equation. And we've seen this before, right? We've seen instances of women who have been sexually assaulted in bathrooms by biological men who identify as women. In schools, it's happened. Even in prison, where they put transgender women in biological female spaces. And there was one case where a transgender identifying man got 2 women pregnant. Shocker. Said no one ever. So if we're gonna have this conversation, we have to have it in a very logical way and put feelings aside, because biology does not change based on your feelings. Now, if I were controlling things in Congress and I had a say in anything, you know what I would say? We have 3 options. We can either say, women, your vote, your opinion, your safety doesn't matter to us, and we're gonna let men into your space, so get over it. Or we can say, biological men must use the bathroom that they are biologically aligned with, and same for women. Or we can say, let's create a gender-neutral bathroom for anyone who is feeling like a they-them on a Tuesday, and you can use that bathroom, but let's leave the women's bathroom and the men's bathroom aside for biological people of that sex, just for safety reasons, okay? Because women don't feel safe. And it is our job as citizens, as people, as humans, and as men to listen to when women say, I don't feel safe, as opposed to attacking women and telling them that their feelings don't matter. I mean, you have people like AOC, I don't know what she's talking about, claiming that this bill or this situation is a danger to young girls and women everywhere. To ban a biological man from using the female bathroom is a danger to girls. Yeah. This is why AOC should have stayed slinging drinks at a bar. I'm just saying. This isn't about bigotry. This isn't about discrimination. This is about logic. This is about safety. And this is also bigger than just a bathroom in Congress. This is about a bigger question, right? Why are we allowing men into female spaces across the board, not just in Congress bathrooms, but also in junior high schools and in high schools and in locker rooms, in fitness centers? I mean, we're seeing this all the way around, where if you speak up about this, you're told you're a bigot and you must be quiet. I mean, this is why that Donald Trump ad resonated so much with American people. The one that stated, Kamala is for they, them, Donald Trump is for you. Because what's happening right now is a perfect example, right? We have a woman saying, I was sexually assaulted in the past. I do have PTSD from that, and I do not want to share space with a biological male in the bathroom. I just don't feel safe.
And it's the height of gaslighting to have this guy, a man, Hakeem Jeffries, try to bully me into submission. Look, I am a rape survivor. I'm a survivor of sexual violence and abuse, and I know how vulnerable women and girls are in private spaces. And the question at the end of the day is, do women have rights or not?
And then you have the left calling her a bigot and screaming at her and wanting to put a biological male's feelings ahead of a woman's safety and her feelings. What happened to Me Too? What happened to believe all women? Oh, right. Not conservatives. Look, the American people made their voices known about this topic on November 5th, which was, we are sick and tired of the crazy. We're tired of logic and biology and common sense being pushed aside for emotions and feelings of a small minority group of less than 0.1%. Enough is enough, okay? Stop it. The left, in my opinion, is going to continue doing what they're doing because they just can't stop. The AOCs of the party have completely hijacked the left, and now they are the party of the clowns. So I say let them keep doing this, because the more they do this, the more they just assure more losses in the future. So keep it up. But again, just to recap, women should be in women's bathrooms, men should be in men's bathrooms, and anybody who's a they, them, or who identifies as something else or an other, either create a gender neutral bathroom or pee in a bush. I don't know. But you should not be in women's spaces. Sorry. That's just my opinion. I know it's a controversial one, but that's just my feelings. I think that women's safety should paramount anything else, especially feelings of any other group. I'm sorry. Just my opinion. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this topic. Do you think that Nancy Mace was out of line for doing this, or are you on her side? Do you understand where she's coming from? Do you think she's a bigot? Let me know down below. If you enjoy my content, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I post a brand new video. Until next time.